Okay. Um, Welcome to the presentation of Sophisticated Reporting with Channel View, as offered by Marketing Technology Concepts. Information management and business intelligence are the foundation of almost everything that's done in business today. The ability to get information and get it effectively in the right hands at the right time is extremely important. It's a competitive differentiator. Let's talk for a few minutes this afternoon about the Channel View system and why it's a revolution in incentive database technology. The elements of an incentive program realistically are fairly simple. You have a manufacturer or client of some nature wanting to run a program to touch people, to modify their behavior. You have some system for qualification for prizes. You have what's going on at point of sale. And you have people doing administration. So the elements are all there. What we've done is develop an illuminating new information model. And we've used that $10 word, a hierarchical reporting paradigm, two $10 words in one sentence, to develop a fascinating and powerful new way of presenting information. We're all familiar with traditional reports. Traditional reports are the answer to a question, right? It's like a query. Give me sales for this region or for all my regions, and show it to me by dealer, by salesperson, by product, by whatever. And then you're going to get a stack of paper on your desk that's going to show you that report. That's the way reports have always been. But what we've got here is a whole different way of looking at reports. We have created an interactive hierarchical drill down environment that helps you in real time to jump between many different views of your data. And sales organizations typically operate in some format of hierarchical fashion. They always have. You have a vice president of sales, a regional sales manager, reporting to the regional, our district managers, reporting to the districts, maybe territory managers, or they may go directly to dealers. Then, inside of a dealer, you have a participant. And finally, you get to the end user. So there's a series of jumps where you narrow your focus to get a clearer understanding of what's going on. And what this system does is this allows you to visualize that multi-directionally and interactively. So in looking at it that way, and we'll show some screenshots in a few minutes and try to really illustrate this, you're able to empower each level of your sales and marketing organization, understand what's going on in their incentive program in their particular area of influence. And it's all done in real time. So in this picture, once again, we see that more or less hierarchical step-down type environment between the various levels of a selling organization all the way down to an end user. As we go to our next slide, we see that this is in fact not just one dimension or one direction. At any given level, you can visualize the entire organization's performance up to that level and see it visualized in terms of products, participants, spiff dollars, and units sold. So as you step down, you see different kinds of information or different and more granular information that yields a rich environment to work with. So you can follow these various tracks and get real insights into how your program's being accepted, what does the product knowledge look like in the field, what does the performance look like in the field. And when you've got that end user data as well, you can also use that synergistically to build greater sales performance, and customer satisfaction. The characteristics of this product are primarily hierarchical, and they support unlimited reporting levels. So you may have 2 or 3 levels, you may have a flat organization, or you may have a very rich organization with many levels of responsibility. The system will support any level of slicing and dicing your organization in hierarchical fashion that you need it to support. Everyone enters the system at the same point of entry, and the system knows who you are based on your identity, very simply. As you log in, it knows what your world is, so you see your world. And that's where you have this controlled access to data at each level. So if you're a regional manager, you're going to have access to your roll-up and your districts and your dealers and your participants, but you're not going to have access to the other regionals unless the vice president says that's okay. And once again, ultimately is a overlaid feature on all our other real-time database functionality. So this lives in real time with everything else going on in your program. We're looking at a welcome screen to the channel view environment. And in this welcome screen, you'll see the results of your program at a glance. In this particular case, the program has 1,107 people that have registered. Of the 1,107 people, this must be the first month of the program, only 63 have claimed something or sold something in the program. $7,500 worth of spiffs have been paid out. 329 products have moved through the cycle. And then you see underneath that a hierarchical listing where you could go directly to any level in the hierarchy. As you step down, though, in hierarchical order, what you'll see now, the vice president now steps down into the regions. And you'll see all the regions illustrated side by side. So you can immediately, comparatively look at overall results of unit sales, dollars paid, people in the program, people active in the program, and see all of that at a glance. If you choose, you could continue to click in the territory type hyperlink, and then you would see, if you clicked on a region, you'd go down to a district and see all the districts in that region. However, let's say you didn't want to do that. You could go to the right where it's got unit details, and you could see all of the roll-up of the specific product lines and how many SKUs have been moved inside those product lines region-wide. So, for example, if you're a regional manager and you're being quoted on a particular product mix, then you'd have that at a glance, and you'd see how that's moving through the environment. Likewise, if you want to know at a regional level every name of the people in your program, the system will deliver it to you. We'll go to the next slide. This now is illustrating what I said a minute ago, where you clicked on a regional manager, and now you see that that regional manager has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6